Might have to go change hats right quick. Might have to go change hats right
Hey,
quick.
you flavored up, dog. It's
Come
good,
on,
you
man.
know.
Come on.
It's the Crisco Kid Block Party. Yeah.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a minute since he's been on the show, but he's back. Cedric
Let's
Entertainer.
go. Let's go.
Bro, I was
Let's
looking,
go.
man. Yeah. Look, so much is going on, and we're here to celebrate the 100th episode of The Neighborhood on CBS. If y'all haven't been watching this, man, this show's been funny for seasons here. And not only is the milestone just making it to 100 episodes, because a lot of people don't make it to 100. Y'all
Yeah.
did. Congratulations on that. But this episode, we start a new season, but it means a lot because you are actually making your directing. Well, it's not really, is it the debut on for the
No,
series?
no. No. Yeah, I directed one in the fourth season too. I was able to direct, but this was my second episode. But because this was a big episode,
Yeah.
of course, a milestone episode, I felt like it was only right for me to, being with the show from the very beginning, for me to be the one to direct it too.
Yeah.
So, it was fun, man. And we created a cool idea. Want everybody to check it out on Monday.
Let's bring him to the new season. What's about to pop off with this 100 episode? Because I appreciate the TV show because you guys have been able to take certain conversations and topics that
Yeah.
need to be had, but don't go so deep in it, but touch on it to where people understand where you're going and why this episode is taking place. How was
Yeah.
that journey, and how have you been putting that together? I mean, it seems like you're putting a lot of thought when y'all are developing these.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely is special. The show started out, early on, where, I mean, it was about gentrification. It's about the idea of race relationships in this country, how we all can learn to get along, and if we had to be neighbors, how so? And then, in the show where a white family moves into a predominantly black neighborhood with a strong black male leader, I'm a father, I'm a businessman, I'm a husband, and I'm an OG of the neighborhood, been around a long time. So, it's that thing of, having people coming in feeling like you can just, they can switch everything up and change it to their advantage. And so, with 100 episodes, we're able to show how that takes time, man, how people can learn to get along by listening to each other, learning from the other person, allowing yourself to be taught something different, and then eventually you can grow into a real friendship. And so that's the real blessing about being able to do 100 of these. We didn't have to rush that lesson. We were able to kind of organically show how people do learn to grow, and bit by bit can hear you out and can like, okay, I get your opinion on that now. Okay, that make a little more sense to me. So, I think that's what's really great about the show, man, and what people can watch. So, each week is still that, we still have that, I still got them at a little arm's length, but definitely Dave is more of my partner now.
Right, and it seems like your character has definitely evolved or grown throughout this process as well. So it's like you said, everyone can grow together throughout this series, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Calvin was the curmudgeonist, like a street gruffy old dude set in his ways, that kind of personality. And I mean, again, you'll see it on a couple levels. One with Dave's character, of course, but also younger to older. In this season, you'll see Calvin. He's grown, and now I'm about to do a business with my young son, who's highly educated, considered a nerd. I'm thinking, like the OG, keep it real way is the way to go. And he's like teaching me now that, the world's moving in a different space, man. You got to have your technology game down. You got to allow his education to lead, and he's got to be the forefront of this new business. And so, again, my me being stuck in my ways can only get in the way. And
Yeah.
so, that's the kind of thing we all got to learn.
And by the way, The Neighborhood on CBS, April 10th. You can catch this episode. You
Yeah.
touched on something right quick because we're talking about new technologies, new ways to do things. I want to shout out to just Guy Toy right quick. The Fat Tuesday documentary came out, and so many comedians through the past just decades, I mean, went through Fat Tuesday. Somehow they have a story connected with it. As we're moving into 2023, 2024 will be here sooner than we know. How is it possible to still build a community, still deliver great comedy, and grow through technology?
I mean, of course, all the young guys that use their social media, that do Oh, their skits. I mean, and they're coming up. I mean, I'm definitely friends and great supporter of a lot of these guys. Ha Ha Davis and Country Wayne and DC Young Fly's on tour with us right now. Just hilarious. A lot of these, B Simone, who I had on the TV show, Pretty V, all these young comedians, Ryan Davis. I like all these guys. Like they kind of take that technology and able to create their own brands, and that's important. I think that's important to have a brand that people recognize you for. That's what you do. You put that content up every day and you keep building it. And so I think that's gonna end up being the wave too. Like as much as people want to, lock into traditional television and stuff like that. Now, when it come down to stand up, you got to go on that stage. It just there's no way if you're trying to be a true stand-up comedian, ain't no way around that. You can do stand-up on your, in your backyard or whatever, but it ain't gonna work until you go out and around the country and pull up on them stages and have that live audience come out. Somebody in Cincinnati, somebody in Louisville that's out there with their wife and worked all week. Now they want to get a laugh on. Like this is when you know if you can do this for not.
Well, when we last spoke, you had mentioned that one particular role was your favorite role that you'd ever played.
It got to be Barbershop, man. Barbershop 1, 2. That was the one, man.
Yeah, and you also mentioned the pastor.
The haunted house, yeah. Father Doug. Father Doug was, y'all, dude, super rock and roll. That dude right there. I love the fact that the fans really love that character, man. Like when people who like really be knowing what I do, people love Father Doug. He was the wildest pastor ever.
Look, said I'm happy for you. When you slide by the city again, please let me know. I
Yes,
love
sir.
it. I got to show up to the shows. I got to do that. But man, definitely congratulations. Much more continued success and the blessings. Tell them one more time, April 10th, what we got to be doing.
Good. We got to be watching The Neighborhood 100 episode. I directed it. It's on. Y'all don't want to miss it. All right. On
There it is.
CBS. Let's go.
Let's go. Set it the entertainer, the Crisco Kid Block Party, baby. Yeah.
I'll holler.